Hello, thanks for tuning in to Astro Awani.
My name is Syed Fardin Omar. This is Ninawati Anand and you are watching in Realty.
And this week, in Realty, we'll be going green again.
So everything you know about green buildings, scrap it because I'm going to change your perception about what a green building should look like.
And I'll take you for a sneak preview on what it is like having a drink suspended in mid-air.
So like these gigantic chilies behind us, this episode is going to be spicy. Stay with us on In Realty. People get very emotional when we talk about green buildings. There are certain expectations that need to be met. For example, green building, energy efficiency, solar panels, and air holes galore. Well, this building I'm in right now challenges everything I know about green technology. And to find out more, we have Mr. Colin Ng, the Executive Director of GTower.
Welcome to GTower.
This is a very beautiful building. Thank you so much for having us here. As I said about 5 seconds ago, it challenges everything I know. And this building is a green certified building. So how is it different?
The GTower concept introduces a new working concept to the country, incorporating offices, hotel, and the club, which is where we're at now, the private members-only club. In challenging we made that paradigm shift of incorporating these elements, and on top of that, as part of the backbone or the soul of the building, we decided to go green. So we embarked on the green journey, probably in falsification in about 2007, whilst the building was still in planning and construction stage. And we were certified by BCA Singapore with Green Mark Gold in March of 2008. In going green, the understanding of green, I think, there are different interpretations. Some are emotional, some are factual. In going green, our philosophy is being able to do more with less. So, for example, air conditioning. To be able to produce aircon by using 20% less energy, by having a building lit but using more energy efficient lighting systems, for example LED lighting, PLC lighting. In going green, we also introduced a lot of new green building technologies such as rainwater housing systems to irrigate our green planting. In terms of site project management, we ensured that during construction we did not pollute the environment. Right? We had fortnightly audits of the contractor. The innovative elements that we introduced would be things like the heating of the swimming pools using waste heat generated from the aircon systems. Aircon systems generate tremendous amount of heat. So the heat actually is energy. And so we harvested the heat to generate hot water for the hotel rooms, for GTower Hotel, and also to heat up the 2 swimming pools that we have in this building.
Right, I see. So the first example you mentioned earlier was about air conditioning. And clearly it's a very creative use because later on you went on to talk about how the heat from the air conditioning system is harvested in turn to heat up the water. A lot of technology and a lot of innovation here, clearly. Was this the backbone of your green agenda? Was it in the use of innovation, or was it? What's the dispersion of effort that you have put in? Is it in energy efficiency? Is it in the use of innovation? Is it in architecture? For GTower,
it was a combination. It was a combination of factors. Our original approval was actually a 40-story single tower building. So we went against the developer's tradition, and instead what we did was we cut the building and made it shorter, but built 2 towers. In effect, what we created was a very nice air well where there's a lot of natural light that comes into the building, so we don't have dark corners in the building. So when you have more natural light coming in, there's less usage of lighting systems. We're one of the first commercial buildings in the country to use double glazed glass. And by using double glazed glass, it actually helps to cut back on heat transmission. But it improves the amount of natural light coming in. And also, double glaze is a very good noise pollution barrier.
Now, another thing is, being more, does it cost less? How does it translate to your customers, to your tenants?
I think that's a myth that green buildings cost more. Certain things, yes, it will cost more to add in. For example, double glazed glass costs a lot more than normal glass, but the effect is a lot better. The cost to us for reusing old furniture that was due to be thrown away, was very little. Or the use of materials such as wood paneling that we used was very little. In a hotel office, you need to buy carpets. We have carpets. So it's a question of whether you buy a carpet that is green certified, like what we have, or you buy a normal carpet. So we made that conscious effort of procuring and purchasing items which had either Energy Star rating or green certified. So it's a question of spending more time and doing things in a different way, doing things in a better way.
You've put in so much effort in trying to ensure the greenness of the building right from construction stage. So now the question is, how do you make this building work? What's the next challenge? Is it to make sure that the bars and the restaurants running here only serve organic food, or how does it work?
Oh, well, I mean, in terms of the operations, which is where we're at now, it's a question of whether our team has been trained properly to understand the efforts that we put in at construction. Building green is only halfway, right? Managing and operating in a green manner is now the challenge that we're facing. So for instance, if you have highly energy efficient lighting, but they're left on when there's no one there, you're wasting energy.
Defeats the purpose.
Correct, it defeats the purpose. So what we have is we've set up a green committee where the operational staff are involved with. So for instance, the waste oil from our kitchens is being turned into organic soap, right, or bio soap. We monitor our electricity consumption and we are on target to achieve our energy efficiencies that we have calculated. Our housekeeping staff have been trained. We did a training video in Bangladeshi, in Indonesian, for our housekeeping staff to understand why they need to go green. What happens when they put a piece of paper into a recycle bin? We showed them that in the video that the paper would go to recycling and then be used for the future.
That's a good job. So the philosophy transcends to all levels. Now, well, that's all the time we have for this segment. You mentioned the bridge bar, which is something that my colleague Lina will take you to have a look at. Colleague, thank you so much for your time. That's it from me.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Lina will be with you in the next segment. So stay with us on In Realty.